Hey guys, my name is Brendan McCurchie. I'm a CPA accountant. I'm not in full-time ministry. I go to Lovejoy Church, and I just have a passion for evangelism, and I've got involved in treasure hunting. Um, Me and Damar have been doing this for close to a little over a year, and we've just been seeing more and more awesome things happen. And we just wanted to tell you a couple testimonies of some things that have happened recently. Uh, 2 weeks ago, on a Saturday, we were praying, and when we were praying, we just seek God, and we ask Him, like, who does He want us to reach that day? And He had led us to a bunch of people on this day, and in particular, when we were praying, me and one of our team members, we had felt like it was had to do something with a banana. And when we do this, also, just so you understand, we independently pray, and then we compare notes after on and see if there's like overlap on where we're about to go. And two of us had Banana, and one of us had Boulevard Mall. And so we thought, why don't we go to Banana Republic at Boulevard Mall? So we are about to walk into Banana Republic, and a girl that was trying to sell stuff in the middle of the mall grabbed one of my team members and said, "Hey, you want to buy this?" And she's like, "No, I'm okay, but I'd be happy to pray for you." And two of the things we had prayed for that morning is that someone's going to need prayer for their family and finances. So the girl, when we offered her prayer, she instantly said, "Yes, I want prayer." And she walks down the away from the store, and we start praying with her, and she says, "Please pray for my family and finances." And we're praying, and I said, "Oh, well, we're going to pray for the family and finances, but we're also going to pray whatever we feel like God's saying to pray for you." She's like, "Oh, okay, that's awesome." So we're praying for her, and I get this nudge to start praying over her that Jesus is pleased with her worship, and He really likes that, and that's how He made her to be a worshiper. And sometimes people don't understand, like, why do you always want to worship and stuff like that? And how she's just been seeking the real God and stuff like that, and in the process that she's bawling at this point. And then I also feel this nudge to talk about how she has the gift of giving, how it talks about that in the Bible. And it's not just about giving money, but it's also like giving your time sacrificially, and how she's criticized when she sacrificially helps different people, but God is just so pleased with her when she does this. And then one of our team members had a word for her too. We finished praying. I said, "Does that make sense to you?" And she's like, "I'm a worship leader at a Muslim mosque, and I recently bought a Bible because I've been seeking the real God, and I wanted to know more about Jesus. And after this encounter she had with Jesus, she wants to come to Bible study with us." And one other quick one. This one was me, my friend Nick Jankowski from Resurrection Life, and John Allen. And the three of us had prayed. We felt like God said, "Go to Walden Galleria, go to PacSun. You're going to see a guy with a blue hoodie and dreadlocks." So go to Walden Galleria, go to PacSun, and instantly there's a guy with a blue hoodie and dreadlocks standing there. And it's him and two of his friends. So we walk over to him. And I had just been treasure hunting for 9 hours straight. It was crazy. And I was going there to, like, this is the first time they were doing it over at their church. So I was going over to help lead and help everyone that there's no first time, just to get used to doing it. And so the three kids are there, we're talking to them, building a little rapport. And I was like, "You want us to pray for you?" And they're like, "Okay, whatever. Yeah, just pray what you feel like God's saying to say." So we should start praying. Instantly, I got a word for the one kid. And he's a Muslim, and I was just telling, and I didn't know this yet, obviously, but I'm praying how he seeks the real God, and he's really going after the real God. He just wants to know who the real God is, and he's a man that, like, his prayer almost every day is like, "God, whoever you are, I just want to please you." And the next kid over, I just pointed at him. I'm like, "The Lord's maturing you in this season, and he's maturing you because you're a voice to a lot of people. A lot of people look up to you. They call you for advice, and they just look to you, and the Lord's saying that as you seek Jesus, He's going to give you more wisdom on how to really guide people in life, because he just wants to use you as a mouthpiece to just guide many people." And the third guy, I just started talking to him about stuff. I was saying to him, "You're a warrior," and I just saw it right in him. I'm like, "You're like when something's about to go down, all your friends are calling you saying, I need you to back me up right now. And they call you up, and all the friends, they're all laughing like during the whole time, because they're just like, that is totally you. Because the two friends, they're all like best friends, so they all know each other, and they know that what I'm saying, what we are saying, is dead on. And he then goes on to say, basically, well, yeah, they just went on to say that it was all dead on, and they were rocked by this. Well, the funny thing is, 2 weeks later, we're treasure hunting. And we stayed in contact with him. I was talking to him a little bit. And 2 weeks later, I'm treasure hunting. And I'm somewhere else. And I went to where the Lord told me to go. And both of those guys are there again. They're right where the Lord told. And I go up behind them and just give them a little nudge in the back, because we're friends at this point. They turn around, they flip out, because they're like, this is so crazy. They're like, we were literally just talking about that last time we saw you, and how crazy that was, that two random people would walk up to us and know those things about us, and how that like had to be real. And then we also said how crazy it would be if we saw him again. And then right after we finished saying that, you pushed us in the back. And now I'm friends with him on Facebook, and I was just joking around with him the other day. I sent him a message. I was just like, hey, next time I see you, better see you in church, because I just invited him to stuff like that. And he said, yeah, me and my friend were talking last night. We want to go to church with you now. And so it's just awesome, just like going out of the church and just being the church people. Like, God blows it up every time. It's not like me, Damar, or any other people that treasure hunt have like some special thing going on with us and God. It's just everyone's got it. And the more you pour it out, the more you see. So I just encourage you guys to take risks for Jesus, because he's awesome and he's faithful to show up.